Hi everyone. Okay, I'm sorry I don't look fabulous right now. I just put Logan down for a nap, so I'm going to attempt to do this video really quick. Just a warning, in case you didn't get it from the title, this is going to be a video all about postpartum care and what kind of happens down there. So, if you're not in for the gory, nasty things of having a baby, don't watch this video. Okay. So basically what happens down there, if you have a regular vaginal birth, I didn't have a C-section, so I'm not really sure. I mean, I know the basics of what happens. It's basically the same, except you have a scar on your stomach instead of your baby bits. So, this is for a regular vaginal birth. Last time I had a 2-degree tear, and it hurt a lot, and you get a lot of bleeding. A lot of bleeding. You'd be surprised how much you bleed. And one thing they don't really tell you is you might lose a little bit of your bladder control. Sneezing, coughing, laughing, just sitting there, you might kind of tinkle just a little bit. It's like you're really old. So, I'll start off with number one thing, pads. These are the maxi pads. They're huge. And actually, they're like this big. So, they're very big. These you will be seeing in my hospital bag video, not really tour, that I'll be doing, because I bring these to the hospital, and I'll tell you why. The hospital pads, imagine like the pee pads you put out for a dog, or like, you know, like those big pee pads wrapped around your body. So basically, it'll go from your belly button to your tailbone. And those are their big pads. And then when they bring you their normal pads, because they also have a little bit smaller ones, they go from the tippy top of your underwear all the way to the very back of your underwear. So it's very much uncomfortable, huge, like bigger than this pads. And to tell you the truth, I hate wearing pads. I hate them so much. I rarely wear them. I usually wear tampons. So for someone who hates wearing them, I hate the idea that you could see them from something, or I don't know. And I brought my own pants last time just in case, and I'm glad that I did, because those were awful. I did not like them. They're almost scratchy. So these are a good idea, and those are the maxi ones. And then I also have regular sized, because you don't bleed like a lot for that long. So regular size pads, because tampons are a no-no. And then panty liners, because you'll have at the very end, it'll be kind of like a discharge, but it'll be a little bit brown. And you don't want to wear a full pad. Can't wear a tampon. So, fabulous. So those are my 3 pads. I just want to show you one thing I do love from the hospital. This is actually one that I had left over that I took and then never ended up using it at home. And it's this huge thing, okay? And what it is it's an ice pack and a pad. So basically you twist it and it's cold. And it also absorbs like a pad. Like it has this sticky on the back. And see how big this is? This is smaller than the hospital pads. Just saying. So, those are awesome for postpartum. Any kind of ice pack really is awesome. Even just getting onto my my next thing. Tux pads put into the fridge work pretty well. These are just the Up and Up brand from Target Tux pads. It's just witch hazel. You can make your own if you want to, but I just buy these. They're not that much more expensive. which also leads me to cotton rounds. The reason I bought these is because one of the things that I don't have yet that I will be buying whenever I go to Walgreens, because I think they only sell it at Walgreens, is the Dermaplast. I think it's what it's called, Dermaplast numbing spray. It's in this little aerosol can, and it's cool and it numbs and it like makes you not feel pain. I didn't have it last time, but my hospital does not supply me with it. So I'm gonna go buy one and try it out, but the idea of spraying it directly on there sounds kind of painful to me, because it'd just be really cold and it's kind of awkward for you to do that when you're, you know, in pain. So cotton rounds, you spray it on the cotton round and then put it on your underwear or put it directly to you and then pull your underwear up. Just like the tucks, because I do the same thing with the tucks. I would line my pad with them towards the back and then they would sit on the back area. Speaking of the back area, we have all these great intros. Hemorrhoid cream. Love. Not for the first couple days because you have stitches and stuff and you don't want to touch down there. But for like a couple weeks or a week afterwards when your hemorrhoids are really starting to bother you, this is the thing. I got hemorrhoids when I was pregnant last time. During pushing, they pretty much became the size of grapes. Like grapes. They were large. And they never went fully back. I should have gone in and gotten them looked at to see what they can do to make them disappear, but I thought they'd fade on their own. They never did. And then I got pregnant again. Sorry. I'm like, whew. And then I got pregnant again, and they're back in full force. So this is my leftover from last time, and I've been using it this pregnancy every once in a while. But this helps if after you've used the bathroom and they're swollen, put this on. It's fabulous. Otherwise it feels like you like got something stuck up there. It's not fun. Going to the bathroom brings me to stool softeners. I used this one last time. This is actually the same brand my hospital gave me. Pooping is hard. After you have a baby, not gonna lie, that's one of the most terrifying things that you will do. It ended up being pretty easy for me because of these. I didn't have any issues. For the first couple days, you won't go. Your body stops. So you literally will not poo for like 2 to 3 days. And then it'll all come out once. You want these. If you have stitches down there, just the prospect sounds terrifying. So, those are a must. Take them every day. Next, we'll go to my new Mama Bottom Spray. This I had last time. I barely used it because I just forgot about it. And this time, I don't want to forget about it. I'm bringing it to the hospital. Last time I didn't. But this one is by Earth Mama Angel Baby. And it is New Mama Bottom Spray, naturally cooling perineal mist for prenatal hemorrhoids and postpartum soreness. You can also use this as a toner on your face. That sounds weird, but it's true. It works for both. So you can use it for your face spray, which I never did, but you can. And you can use it on your bottom. And it was actually very nice when I actually started using it at the very end. And now I'm like, I really want to use it this time. So I have a lot left over, and we're going to try that out. Next, I have this left over from last time. Someone bought me this. I had wanted to use it, but I am so bad at putting on lotion. Like, I never do it. I should do it more. I have tons of stretch marks. Either way, stretch mark cream. You can get stretch marks when your body is shrinking back. So, because I did not have any stretch marks on my stomach until I left the hospital. I stayed at the hospital for 4 days though. But until I left the hospital and everything was shrinking back, all of a sudden I had all these stretch marks. Put this on every couple times a day after you give birth. Just do it. Just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. If it does, you won't look like a tiger like me. Next thing is something that's not really for your postpartum care, nursing pads. My favorite brand is the most expensive brand. It's the Lansano. It's the purple box ones. The reason I like these is because they have little stickies to stick to your bra. This has stickies on both sides. I got the Target brand. I've had a lot of brands, and a lot of them only have sticky on one side or no sticky at all. And then they're flopping everywhere and it's not cool. So, breast pads are a must. I had super amount of heartburn while pregnant, and I continued to have heartburn when I wasn't anymore. Tums, lifesaver. One more thing that I do not have in here that is upstairs and I don't feel like getting it is a heating pad. Putting a heating pad on your stomach actually feels nice. Or even on your back. Just anywhere. I wouldn't sit on a heating pad because you more want cool on there. I mean, some people use heat, but I wouldn't. Heat can cause infections and things like that. And all you want to do is cool it off. So, but I have a little plug-in heating pad that's like this big, and I use it on my back or on my stomach, and it feels fabulous. You'd be surprised how fabulous it feels. But I believe that that is everything for postpartum care that I have. Oh, there is one more thing that will be necessary that I don't have with me because I haven't gone into labor yet, and it is the peri bottle. It's a little bottle, a little squirt nozzle, kind of like a normal water bottle nozzle. You squeeze it, water comes out. When you go to the bathroom, you don't want to wipe. You want to use the peri bottle. It's pretty much like a handheld bidet, okay? And putting warm water in that and just spritzing yourself off after you go to the bathroom will prevent infections, and it feels very nice. So, that's basically it of everything that I use for my postpartum care, of what I used last time, things I want to try to use this time. So that's everything. There's also nipple cream and all that, but that's more for breastfeeding. I guess so is the breast pad, but nipple cream is also really good to have. But anyways, that's everything, and I will see you guys for my next video. Bye! Oh, Jesus. Sorry, my cat decided she was going to jump on you.